Florence was in a great movie also last year, Midsummer, which she's phenomenal in. I imagine you had not seen, I mean, that wasn't done at that time.
No.
So I'm just curious what...
We competed with it.
Yeah, we
for time.
we were on this lot, like on phone calls with producers trying to make sure her schedule was work. I saw her in Lady Macbeth, which was, she was just utterly brilliant.
Is that what it,
Yeah.
is that what sort of drew you? What was it about sort of
Yeah.
her as an actress, as a performer?
I mean, I was mesmerized by her.
Yeah.
I mean, and I knew immediately she was Amy too, and I knew she was Amy from, I don't know, did I tell you this? I don't know. After I saw Lady Macbeth, I, you know, when you like an actor, you like Google them and you find, and I found all these, anytime you're at an event or anything, and she's such a baby, she's, you know, I don't know, you were like 18 when you're going to things, she'd put her hands on her hips and look straight into camera with her little nose in the air. And I was like, that's Amy. That's confident. Like, I was like, I know, I love it. Like, I just felt this, I felt like I loved her, like, instantly. Like, I loved her confidence. I loved the way she was. I knew she was so talented. And I think because I knew I wanted to do this kind of, not reimagining really, just sort of showing Amy the way I found her in the book, which was much deeper and more interesting than I felt like had really been explored fully. And I just knew it was her. And then, yeah, so she was, she made Midsummer right before she made Little Women.
Right. And Florence, when you came to Little Women, just the story, how did you relate to it? Did you see yourself as Amy? Did you relate to a different character?
Yeah, my gran read it to me when I was younger. I'd go stay around her house on the weekends and she'd read me her favorite classics. So it'd be Secret Garden, Little Women. And I remember my gran was always so excited when Amy did something really naughty. And I remember really loving seeing her nose wrinkle up every time she read Amy's words. So that was my introduction, and then obviously I reread it later, and then Greta's script came in. And I literally did Midsummer just before, and we had about like 4 days difference. And it came in, and Amy was just the best thing to be for 3 months. And I think also there's something like, I was trying to think about why I loved being the younger version of Amy so much every single day. And that's because if I think back to being a kid, I can't think of a photo or a video or a memory where I'm not doing, or anyone isn't doing, a dirty, cheeky laugh. And you're always filled with so much joy, even if you're covered in mud or falling in a lake or whatever. And I think I was just so happy to tap into that child again. And just be free, and Greta was so wonderful in just letting me be a kid and eat all the food on set and throw popcorn and scream and, you know, fantasize about Laurie, and like, she just encouraged me to not be an adult, and that was honestly blissful after Midsummer.
Yeah, I was going to say it must have been a relief after that film. Florence, I mean, you mentioned having fun on set playing Amy. What was it like working, having such a wealth of not only knowledge, but clear understanding of the book, the story that you wanted to tell, the characters, and how she wanted them to be portrayed, and helping you through sort of that journey?
Yeah, I mean, when the news broke out that Greta Gerwig was making another film, literally the whole of the industry went and everyone was like, but what? And then they found out it was Little Women, and then all the women went and then found out that Saoirse and Timmy were back on board, and just being a part of it was enough, and it already felt big and shiny and amazing, and I felt lucky enough to be there. So anything that has happened after it has felt bizarre. I loved working with Greta. She's so energetic and bubbly and big and loud, and louder than you sometimes. And the way that she directs is so physical and musical, and she'll use her hands to describe how you did something. And it's like she's directing an orchestra. She comes in and she looks down and she's trying to figure out what she's going to say, and she uses her hands to describe how you sounded. And you wouldn't think that that would make sense, but it does. Everybody in the room knows exactly what she's talking about. And so you end up creating this very, it's a chorus. You're part of a team, and you're all trying to figure out where you come in and at which point you jump in, like jump rope, basically. And then seeing her face bop around the door with like such excitement because it went well was the most amazing feeling. But yeah, we felt like we were a part of it. We were most certainly a part of making her orchestra sound perfect, and she made sure we felt that way.
There were scenes and moments in the film, now that I've seen it a few times, where I'm like, oh wow, that blocking must have been really hard. It was like, oh, wow, the way that everyone comes in.
Honestly, it's the ones with the whole family when everybody's in there. That was a mission. Everybody knew that they had to have their coffee, they had to be ready, they had to know their lines. If you didn't, Greta knew. It was like, but when you got it, when everything synced up and everything felt magical, you'd finish the scene and everybody would be on a high. They'd be like, we did it, we got it. And it would feel amazing because you knew exactly what she was on about and what she was trying to get. And so actually what happened at the end of the day was you were exhausted, but the achievement was, you pat yourself on the back. It felt great.